Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dallas Marshall. This week, no barrel racing, but we did have a few good rides. It was pretty cold, so only got a couple in, but they were good ones. Also, I will introduce you to one of my other horses, and Mr. Anderson got some shoes on, so I hope you enjoy the ride. Anderson got some shoes put on. He just has his front feet shod right now, and his back feet are bare, and we're going to keep him that way for as long as possible. This is my colt Uno. He has kind of an interesting story, but we can get more into that in another video. For now, I'll just tell you he's 10 months old and we're learning how to get halter broke. He's a little mud ball right now. Here's Demi riding Ramsey. She's just conditioning her, getting her back in shape, trying to finish out the winter rodeos and barrel races, and getting ready for the ones coming this spring. And I'm kind of doing the same thing with Poppy. I like to do lots of straight lines and squares with her because sometimes she likes to cut corners on her barrels, so we take a lot of time just going slow and making sure we're correct and doing lots of straight lines, lots of points, getting our turns. So I was having a bit of trouble with Anderson on this ride. He was locking up on me when I was trying to ask him to lope, just doing some colt stuff, so I got some help from my trainer. He also was kind of bowing out with his shoulders when I was loping in these circles. So as you can see, we're working around here, and we get better as we progress. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. It's definitely okay. We don't know everything. And I know I need help a lot, especially with my colt. So this ride was the day after I got my little lesson. I wanted to make sure that I reinforced some of the things that we had worked on the day before. It was a snowstorm blowing sideways, so I didn't get much video because my tripod actually blew off of the car and fell over, so this is what I got. But at the end of my ride, when we were done loping, I was pulling his nose to my knee, trying to get him to stop all of his 4 feet and wait until I asked him to move. You can see in the first few tries here, it takes quite a while. So I'm holding until he finally will stop all 4 feet and wait for me to ask him to move. Once he does finally stop, I release halfway down to my knee and push with my outside leg to try to get his shoulders to move over, because that's the issue we were having with him pushing his shoulders out. And part of that issue is me, by me keeping my inside leg on him and confusing him. So we're just trying to figure out our communication. We do this for several minutes before I do anything else on him. I just really wanted to reinforce this. And like I said, it does take a few tries. By the third time, he actually does it really well, and that made me really happy because that's the quickest he has come to that for me right here. He did it so nice, and then he moves right off, doesn't pull his shoulders out. So I just try to do it one more time, right there, move on, and then I proceed to do it one more time, move on, then we go the other direction, and do it once this way, then I take off at the trot. It was pretty blinding with all of that snow. And here we go. We just trotted out for the rest of the ride. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Enjoy the Ride. Next week we've got a barrel race. We've also got the horses going to the vet to get their teeth done, so I'll take you along for a part of that. And hopefully you'll see us next week. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the ride.